Tripping.
Yeah,
Man, how's life, man?
man, life's been great, man. We all go through our ups and downs and everything, but I'm on the up and up, man. I'm doing real good, bro.
Oh yeah, man, that's good, bro. Me too,
Hmm.
man. I can't complain, bro. I would always tell people like if I can have like a another life, man, I wouldn't even accept it.
Bro, man, I think that's the biggest thing, bro. Like, man, just knowing you from back, something back then, man. Like we grew up, what I'm saying, like at our playground days, man. I call them, on Wednesday. I think it was like Wednesday nights. What was it, Wednesday or Thursday nights?
Thursday nights.
Bro, it was impactful, bro. Hey, we had a squad, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was a ton of us, man. It was a ton of us that, man, we used to all get together and hang out, and it's like, for real, man. I can't, I still see everybody to this day, man. But it's good, man. You got your platform and everything, and man, I really enjoy what you're doing, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that because we really don't be having like people that just really genuine and sincere that's really talking about things that we need to talk about instead of just I don't knock anybody's outlook or format and everything like that, but there's real stuff going on, and not just our community but the world, man, and somebody gotta be that person that just address it. And it's all right to have fun, it's okay to turn up, but then you gotta realize, like, we have like the kids looking up to us and they watching us and
Right.
thinking that this is cool, but this is um partial.
Hmm.
But the full reality is that we have to get y'all to understand, like, it ain't a game out here, man. Life is serious, and if you don't have a plan or any ambition, it would take you alive. So I
Bro,
just try to just be very honest with that.
man, and rightfully so, man. Like you just got to keep people informed with what's going on in today's world, and not just what everybody wants them to focus on. Instagram, or what's trending. But what I'm saying, people need to be informed about everyday life. What I'm saying, life's journeys for sure.
Oh yeah, man, no doubt, bro, and congratulations on your successors. Just heard you a teacher now. You doing your
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, man. It's just that just one small accomplishment. And in my arsenal, man, like I have, God's given me many gifts
Hmm.
that I'm able to utilize, and one of them is the ability to impact our youth for tomorrow. And so, bro, it's just like I don't know, man. I can't explain it. I can't explain how I'm able to connect, in a passionate way, and students listen, and they understand, and they can get me. I don't have to be fake. I don't have to be phony. And it's like, I don't know. It's a true gift from God, bro. Like real talk.
So what curriculum and what grade you teach?
I teach ELA. I teach sixth, seventh, and eighth grade ELA.
Hmm.
This school year, I will be teaching seventh grade ELA, so that's taking a load off me. So that's a plus. That's a win for me. But yeah, I teach middle school ELA, man, and I thought it was gonna be tough, but then again, God gives his toughest battles, to his strongest warrior. So, man, I was just
Yeah.
able to, you know, understand my calling, and just know that, man, if he can lead me, bro, I got it. And so, man, it's always like, I don't know, man. I don't even think about it no more, man. Whatever they ask me to do, whatever I need to do, man, I don't know. I don't even think about. I don't even think about the journey. I just put my heart into it, and the rest is history.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. And then also, man, I've been knowing you for like almost 20 years, so I just was wondering just how long did you have that goal? Was it like since we met, or is just was something that happened just later on down the road that you made that decision?
Man, that's a real good question, bro. I actually had that goal um, of being a teacher, man, since the 5th grade, bro. So it's like, growing up in the streets of Chicago and seeing the lifestyle, my friends were able to, you know, linger into and not wanting that for myself. And a lot of my friends, they're doing well, but there were a ton of them, that went into the gang life,
Hmm.
and I just didn't want that for myself. And so, but it was crazy because in Chicago, man, my 5th grade year, and I think that's why I'm so adamant about teaching to this day. It was like my 5th grade teacher, Mr. Brown. Now I'm still trying to find him to this day. Like I'm still trying to tell him like the impact he like bestowed on my life. Like because I don't know his first name. I don't know his first name, and all I know is that his name is Mr. Brown, bro. And so he like
Hmm.
impacted my life so much, like in such a way, like he was not only my basketball coach, but he was my football coach. He was my golf coach. He's the reason why I started playing golf. Um, he was like that mentor. He was that father figure. I have a father, but he was like that father figure that I saw every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yes, he was stern, but he was also compassionate too. So it was like, um, I just always saw myself. I was like, man, when I grow up, man, yes, he was GQ, man. I looked at his shoes, like he was fitted, man. I always had his haircut and all those things, and it was like, man, when I grow up, I want to be like Mr. Brown. And it was crazy because he was my teacher. He was the only African American male teacher I ever had in my life, and I was like, I want to be what Mr. Brown was for me, for somebody else. And that was my and that was my biggest takeaway. It was like that's the reason why I started my journey. That's the reason why, you know, um, like I am who I am today because of him, because of the impact he bestowed on my life. And it's like, I wish I could tell him, I wish I could like see him and actually let him know and express my gratitude, like, man, thank you, and just and
Hmm.
let him know like the awesome job he did for me. But I don't know his first name, bro. So like if we can get this video out and we can share it or something, we can actually find out what his first name is, man. Like I know he'd really appreciate it.
That's what's up, bro. And that's the thing, mentors, bro, like are very important,
Mhm.
especially men. You know, just us, coming from a youth group in the church and everything, we was able to see men. We was able to see great examples and stuff. So, and I always admire just the people who took me under their wing because
Mm.
they don't have to do that, but they
Yep.
do that because of the fact that I think they see a lot of us in themselves,
Yep.
and that's why I still do it to this day, man, and just try to really talk to a lot of these young kids out here, man. Anybody who, I see in at the corner store or just
Yep.
down the street just talking reckless, pants sack and everything. I'm like, look, man,
Yep.
you ain't gotta
You
be
ain't
like
lying.
that, dog, and you can be anything you want. Quit wasting your life, man, because life is so precious. Like, and being around people you gotta be a character around, damn sure don't have your best interests at heart. So
Tell me
I
about
just
that.
I just always try to just, talk to them regardless of what they say. They can always recant later, either
Mm-hmm.
doing good or when they doing bad, but they go always hear that in the end. So
Nah, man. Hey, you speaking facts.
yeah,
Speaking
because
facts.
I did every time I didn't listen to somebody when they trying to tell me, then I was like, dang, they was right. Yeah, so it's just really important, man, to have mentors, bro, because it's just that a lot of things, man, especially from when we grew up, man. You had the '90s, you had the early 2000s.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
had the people, a community, but now that community turned into, I'm gonna mind my business, I'm gonna shut this door, or it
yep,
ain't my
yep.
child and this and that. But it just ain't no more people stepping up to the plate and really trying to um save somebody. Because I look at it like we all family. You know what I'm saying? Even
Yeah,
with
yes.
my family and stuff, because I don't have no children yet. But I just look at it like, somebody gotta be the most rational person in this whole predicament, or this just this whole radius, man, and just doing what you do every day. I'm pretty sure somebody looking at you the same way that you looked at your teacher, man. Just
Mm,
haven't
mm,
told you, or just don't
right.
want to come off as a teacher's pet, or
No,
how
yeah,
kids
yeah,
kids
for sure.
mean.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Kids mean as hell. So, but I'm pretty sure you doing this. It just recycles.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, man. You're right.
Hmm.
Um, and you're right, man. I do. I am also. Man, I'm quite humble, man. Like all the time, man. When students say, "Man, you know what, Miss McDonald, you're my favorite teacher," I was like, me being their favorite teacher is one thing, but like my goal is to make sure, like, I don't want to be the most fun teacher. Like,
Hmm.
I want to be like the one that can actually like make an influence in their life because that's what my mentor did for me. Like, he wasn't the most fun. Like, yeah, it was fun. We always cracked jokes. Like, he's my basketball coach. So I really respected him.
Hmm.
He did everything for me, but it was like he was stern. He made sure we all learned. He made sure that um, like like we we came up, you know what I'm saying, like with that curve, like we understood the assignment in a way, we rose to the challenge each and every day, and that's one thing like he instilled in us, like and that's why like in my classroom it's not an easy task, but my students, and I know they know, like I love them, I care for them because we joke, we have fun. Like I'm one of those teachers, like we joke and have fun. But one thing that I don't play about, and I think all my students can attest to that, is like that work, and and it's and it's something that was embedded in me. Like I can care less about sports. I can care less about you know what you have on today, man. I even acknowledge you, like, man, you first, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really like your shoes, man. Like, you gonna buy me a size 13 later? But like we have jokes, we have like we can have that interaction, but once that class starts, that's the only thing that is on my mind. Right? That's my number one concern is to make sure all of my students succeed, not just some. And that's how I feel, and that's why, like, you know, um, I think so many, well, a lot of students have, expressed their gratitude towards me. But even if they didn't, I just want them to understand that, like, when they walk out my class, like, Mr. McDonald was like that one that, like, he was fun, he was stern, but we learned something. So that's my biggest
That's dope, man, and just teachers doesn't really, well, nowadays doesn't really get the type of credit, the recognition that they deserve, because they kind of like a surrogate parent when you really think about it, because
thing. So
they're with your kids majority of the day,
majority of the day.
and that's their job to make sure that they prepare for society, man.
Mhm.
And at first, I didn't appreciate teachers. I used to not want to go to school because I just feel like, what was this for? But really, it taught me just a lot about life lessons and life experiences that carried me later on, and it just allowed me to, wanted to be a law-abiding citizen, and just realizing that I'm responsible for how I turn out afterwards,
Yeah.
and you can't just allow yourself to be a victim. You gotta just always excel and succeed. And I was just really grateful for just all my teachers because I can't say that I never had a bad teacher. Some of them teach me differently. Some of them was sugar coated, and some of them was hardcore. But
Right.
I learned everything, bits and pieces from every teacher that I had, and just you being who you are now. Um, because again, like we used to be very playful and crack jokes on each other a lot.
All the time, man. I'm
All
still a
that.
jokester. I'm still a jokester. I still crack. But
Oh yeah, me too, man.
yeah.
So so tell me about like just certain things, bro, because we don't want to make it seem like it was a cakewalk for you. So to everybody who's watching and attempting to finish their education and finish their degrees and stuff like that, do you have any words of encouragement for those who's pursuing that?
Man, that's a good question, bro. I never thought about that. Yeah, it wasn't a cakewalk. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, I don't know, man. It was just like the process is, the process can be quite strenuous,
Mm-hmm.
um, and it can get rather rocky at times too because you would think that, yeah, okay, man, I have one more class to go, and then like, okay, it's like then you have a whole nother class, and then you have like the college ed. But um, man, to be honest with you, man, like I really don't think people nowadays have to go through as much as I went through because like due to like the teacher shortage, and so like if
Mm-hmm.
you really want to come into education, like to be honest with you, like if you really want to come into education, I do think, man, they're like rapid courses and they're like a rapid program that you can potentially go through. I don't know if it's at Saginaw Valley, I think there are programs at Saginaw Valley and
Mm-hmm.
at CMU. And so just, like just look into those courses and I think it's like a rapid process that you could potentially get through like in like a year, maybe a year and a half time compared to like my 5, to 6 year time span that I spent in school. Like in the college education. So, but yeah, man, it was rather intensive. Um, it was tough. It was tough at times. Like, did I want to give up? Yeah, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Like, yeah, but man, just knowing that, um, man, just hearing like, I remember I was talking to the dean and knowing that I was the only African American male, right? Not the only African American, but the only African American male to graduate from the College of Education since 1990. That was like a huge, like, remarkable achievement for me. So it was like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? It was like not the only African American, but so there's not a lot of males that go into this field, especially at the University of Saginaw Valley. So, um, when I was told that, I was like, man, so
Mm-hmm.
it's something that, man, it just, I don't know, it proved, that I was dedicated, that it was worth the fight, um, but at the same time, like it's that longevity factor too, man. It was tough. It was tough, man. Like I couldn't just throw in the towel, but man, like it ended up paying off in the end. I'm truly thankful for
Man, you kind of like Jackie Robinson in a way.
it. Man, come on, bro. No way. No, sir. No, sir.
No,
I
but
ain't that type.
I mean, as far as being handpicked and chosen for that, even though you chose to go there, but just like you said, it could have stayed like that if it wasn't for you to continue on
Man,
that gap and
yeah,
continue on that bridge, and that's the importance of just persevering, man. And
you're right.
because even with me, bro, like I had to go through years of depression because everybody see the success now and
Yeah.
see what I've done, but they had no idea what it took to get to this point,
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
and it just adversity just always makes champions, man,
Man.
and you got to go through something to get to something, man, and it just feels better because you know what a victory feels like,
Yeah.
and
For sure. For sure.
just also, man, just a lot of people don't want to sacrifice. They don't want to put in the long hours. They don't want to. They want all their sleep, but I can't get all my sleep because I'm just thinking about how I can get better. How can I improve? How can I evolve even
Right.
further than what I am? Because it just, you know, it's just this my legacy, and then you have your legacy, and just anybody who just racing towards success, man. We just always thinking. We always having a vision, just how we can get even further than we are today. And I'm just showing people just the blueprint, just everything I do it. I don't, well, I may announce it once or twice, but after that, I accomplish it. I do
That's good, man. You
it.
put your mind to it. You put your mind to it.
Oh yeah, man. And it was crazy because I was talking to BP and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my guy.
Oh yeah, man. That's my pops, man, for real. So
My guy.
we you know, we had this discussion because I had dropped out of school, so I had told him like, this is my dream,
Hmm.
this is my purpose, and I just want to do this 100% because that's how much I believe in me. And he asked me, "Are you sure about that?" And I said, "Look, I have dreams about this. I breathe, I taste, I see this growing and being much amazing than what
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
is." And that was when I first started, but I knew that I needed to put this 100% because I don't knock anybody who goes to school and no kids. It's not cool to be a college dropout, but but I'm
Right.
saying this to say this. I'm saying this to, if you see it, then it's all that matters. Go after what you want to go after, but just know that there's no turning back. So after that, I think I was still before my 100 episodes. Now I'm at over 300 episodes,
Oh,
and
crazy, bro. Congrats.
yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
Congrats, bro, man. That's a monumental achievement, man. Like, yo, salute. Kudos to you, man. Like, that's
Yeah,
no
thank you,
short
man.
feat. Like, for real.
Oh no, 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 man. Thank you, bro. I just because I just knew that my life depended on it,
Yeah.
and I just knew that I wasn't afraid to fail. You got to be afraid. Well, you can't be afraid to fail, but you got to be afraid of never trying. And that's
Mm,
the gist of everything, is that people are afraid to try because they afraid to fail, but that's what comes with the territory
yeah,
and being told no a whole bunch of times, and being played or whatever. But you just can't let one person stop the show, and people just has this thing that everybody gonna love them, but that ain't how it is,
no,
on
no,
the journey. And the people that come with you ain't go, stay with you. So,
that's true.
it's just all about um, knowing what you can do and why you even started in the first place. Keep that,
Mm,
always keep that in mind. That's why you started in the first place, and you'll be all right. And I'm just really proud of you, man, for
I
you know,
appreciate it, bro.
because we need positive role models, man. And we really don't have those, and it's just more people convincing people to do more wrong than right. Actually, advertising this stuff. So
Hey, Hey, front page news, front
Hmm.
page news, for sure.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
nah, man. Hey, bro, like, that means a lot, man, coming from you, bro. Like, man, seeing like our journey and seeing um, where we was able to come from.
yeah.
And you continue to, showcase this platform, and to spotlight and I don't know, like to broadcast like many others, man, like for their achievements, but like, man, to just to flip it on, like on the other side, man, like we got to salute you, man. We got to give you your flowers too, man, because think about it, like, man, I'm more so like I'm an introvert, bro. Like I don't like to, talk about myself. I don't like to, um, I don't really like to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like to um, let my actions speak more so,
Yeah.
than my words. And so now people were to ask or something like that, I'd be like, okay, cool, cool.
Hmm.
Like, oh man, I got this title, I got this. That's not me at all. That's just not how I operate. But I knew, man, when you asked me to be on this, man, it was a no brainer. It was like it was like, why say no? You know what I'm saying? It was like, bro, it's my bro, like it's my brother. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't know. It was something I had to do, and but kudos to you, man, for like your 300 episode. I don't know what's the exact number, um, but cheers to you, man, for continuing to spread light to many other and to future, um, black and Hispanic or whatever the whatever nationality is, like basically sharing that positivity on your channel, bro, and I want to give you your flowers, bro, for
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, bro. I only invite winners on here, so it's enough losers
real.
all over the globe and cosmos. But I just like to invite people that's just overachievers, man,
mm, that's good.
and just really, put in that work every day and just doesn't really get their flowers or their recognition as they should. So it's just an honor when I invite people, instead of having a whole bunch of people to come on and they don't have no story, they don't have anything to contribute to the
Yeah.
platform. They just want attention, but this is bigger than that. This is fellowship. This is really healing. Whoever
Hmm.
needs um, just their experiences, like whoever going through something, man, that just will look at somebody like you, be like, hey, he overcame a lot and he still became a success, or she still became a assessor. So I
Yeah.
can do it too. So that's what it really is
That's the
about.
goal. That's the
Yeah,
goal. That's the goal. Hey,
yeah,
and you want to know what's crazy, man? And I think that was like, man, when I met you, I had long hair, right?
yeah.
Man, so it was like, I think, man, my biggest reason for growing my hair, because I wanted to show people, I was like, yo, I wanted to have, man, my long braids and my ponytail, and I wanted to showcase that if I can do it, you can do it.
Hmm.
So, and it was like I wanted to, I don't know, show kids of the world, like, man, you don't have to like fit the status quo. You can be who you are and still be successful. Like, you don't have to conform. You don't have to do these things. Nah, the
Hmm.
reason why I did cut my hair was because I was tired, like of the upkeep. I ain't gonna lie, like I was tired of it. So that was the only reason. So it wasn't like to conform or like to fit in, because I
Hmm.
wanted to stand out. I wanted to show people, like, yo, even after African American man, male with braids or a ponytail, right, could be successful. So that's why I wanted to keep it, but I just ended up cutting it, man, because it was too overbearing at times.
Oh yeah, I'm I'm thinking about that with my beard, man. I'm trying to.
Oh, don't cut the beard,
I'm
bro. Don't
trying.
do it,
I'm
bro.
trying. Because
Don't do it, bro. Don't. Nope. Don't
I'm
do it.
trying. I'm trying to
Don't,
keep it, bro. I'm trying, man. But
don't do it.
yeah, it just became like a uh, a necessity to everybody who knows me because they so used to me
Right.
having it.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like this. I feel like I can be me just with anything,
That's
any
true.
style,
That's true. That's true. That's true.
because I'm unique. You know, I'm myself. I've just got to the point where everybody else is taken. The hardest part is finding out who you are and what makes you spark and what makes you stand out. Because
Yeah.
it's a lot of common copies right now, and that's what I wanted to do with the show. I have picked something that happened in history, and I brought it back. And even with my logo is unique, man, and because it's just a movement. You know, this is not about
Mhm.
me. I didn't have my face or my name on the show or the brand, and it's not because I just want something for all of us to be a part of, and just that I am a man on my O of the show. I just love it, bro. I
That's good, man.
just love the fact just people wearing the t-shirts and um knowing what it is and knowing just how many lives that I have impacted just on here and in the streets, man. It's just an amazing feeling to know that you don't gotta um do anything rambunctious to gain respect, and it's just from the purest
Good.
form. So I can't. And then you also, man, it's just um, being able to have a classroom and being able to just um, teach because that stuff, man. Because like I said, I still remember all my teachers and stuff like that, and you're gonna be remembered for that.
Man, I appreciate it, bro. I was like, man, if I remember it, I remember it, man. But if I'm not, um, just know, man, I gave him all, and that's all that matters. Like, statue, not like I don't live for that. I live to impact the youth in such a way that they can go on and cherish it.
Hmm.
Whether they want to be an educator um, or whatever they want to do in their lives. So that's why I wear many hats so I can have that influences in one way or another. Yeah,
That's
bro.
good, man. And do you have any other plans coming up? Like, is there anything else you want to do, bro? Because I wrote this
Yeah,
book, man, so I can't wait to release it. Should
what
write
if
a book, man.
I don't know, man. I am going to go get my I am going back to school in the winter though. I'm going back to
Hmm.
school in the winter, so um, I'm going back for ed leadership. Uh, so I don't see myself being in the classroom for too long. Uh,
Okay.
so that's a big thing. I'm gonna go for ed leadership.
So
Um,
this your master's? I don't mean to interrupt you. So
yeah,
this
yeah,
is your.
yeah, yep, yep.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be my master's, and so um, I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna do it, and like everybody's been telling me to knock it out, but I was like, man, I just finished school. I finished with school. I just wanted a little break, but I was like, um, it's time, it's time, bro. So, so that's my next goal. That's my plan this year, man. Like, not this fall, but in the wintertime. Um, I already sought the colleges and everything, and so I'm going to get my master's this fall. I mean, this winter.
Okay, man, and I support you with that, man. And I have one more question before I let you go.
For sure.
Do you ever go back to Chicago when you get a chance?
That's crazy, man. Yeah, I do go back to Chicago. I want to go back to go see my dad. Like my dad, he still stays in Chicago, and so still have tons and tons of friends out there. And still, I'm from the Wild Hundreds. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Oh snap!
yeah, I ain't from the old block. I ain't from the old block.
Oh, good, good, good,
Uh,
good.
but yeah, and so like, still got family and friends out there. I still keep in contact with. My dad is out there, and so like I mentioned to see him. Um, my nephew, he doesn't stay too far from Chicago, and so often, stop by to see him too. But it's like it's a good place. So Chicago to me now is like it's that place where it's like a home away from home,
Mm-hmm.
but I wouldn't call it home, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
I would love to go there to visit, but I couldn't go back there to live because it's just something that I grew out of. And so that's just, it was the reason why I left. And so I couldn't go back, you know. But I can go
Yeah.
to, I couldn't go back to, dwelling.
Right. And hey, man, it happened the way it was supposed to happen.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, bro, I just want to say thank you, man, for your time, bro. And anytime, man, you want to come back and just give us some updates, man, about you, bro, you're more
Yeah,
than welcome,
yeah, man. And guess what? I need one of them shirts too, bro. I need one of the shirts. So like, you gotta make sure you look out. I gotta get one of the shirts. I ain't talking about no freebie either. I pay for it. So
I,
just,
I got you, man. They're not black-owned business prices.
yeah. So, like,
I got you, bro.
you let
Thank
me
you.
know, man, and I like we got Cash App or Zelle or something. I got you.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the link as soon as we wrap up, man. And
Yes,
thank you
sir.
for your time, man. I had a great time, bro. It's good.
Man, I
Thank you
appreciate
for
you,
stepping
boy.
out
Man,
your
man,
comfort zone.
continue keep inspiring, boy.
Yeah, thank you, bro, man. You be easy, man.
Yeah, you too, baby. Have a
All
good one.
right.
All
You
right, baby.
too. Peace.